Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bulls ready to get this thing started and open the season. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Boise State Broncos offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Sherrod. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Caught behind the line. It's Gaines. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Bulls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So USF's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Brown wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Norton. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. On the option, the pitch, and some room to work. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Bulls are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Brown will throw it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. They strike first, and extra point. They get the first 7 of the game. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations you can... Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Brown wants to pass. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Sullivan. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Gaines. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
That's caught. It's Gaines. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Broncos need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Punch from the tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in the clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown will throw it. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Hauls it in. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Rushes on him. Turning it on. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to run it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowling their...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls. Lining up to add another. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going, makes a grab past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up fourth.
And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Gain of 5. 2nd down coming up.
To the air, it's Madsen. Now adjusting. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He'll try to do it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Broncos! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
14.
And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Madsen. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Broncos are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Keeps it himself and gets the first. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Sherrod. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Might be calling a hot route. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The Broncos will try to pick it up on 4th down. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Broncos. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Brown wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Now on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Catch in the middle. It's Nimrod. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying play action. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Singleton. It's a seam wide, touchdown Bulls. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Here's a heat. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good timing on the quick out. Crosses the 45 out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. At midfield, he's got room. Gashing the knee on the right. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. On the run, it's Norton. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Brown will throw it. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, USF.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. From the gun, the ground game. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle. It's Norton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. He wants to take the top off. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Running the red zone. It's Norton. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. With the clock running, this should be the final play. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive. But
When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stallions' offense will have the football first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Boise State! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. You got to keep going.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind.
Oh, he's got some space. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week,
he lost one down the sideline. It's him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Dropping back, it's Madsen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. To the air on second down. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Turning it on. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Gets rid of it. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this.
Touchdown, Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Stallions will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He takes it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. Gashes the heart of the D. Touchdown, Boise State. A great catch and run for 6.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bullock.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Powers ahead, gets 4, he's down at the 10. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it. It's complete. There he goes. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Running to Green. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You know, strong safeties are known for their ability stopping the run. Not so much in pass coverage or in rushing the passer, but that strong safety there showing you all of his ability.
Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Scrambling away. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Wants to fire on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock it down back at the 16.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. They punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Quarterback extends the play. This time it's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Runs through a tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Breaks into the open. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. The Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. Caught in the backfield. It's gained. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Pocket breaking down. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Boise State.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Stallions need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. They go to the ground. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. To the air, it's Madsen. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Going to try to get it himself. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds a man on the left. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise.
And the Stallions will boot it away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quickly to the tight end. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Madsen. Rushes on him. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds his man. Stumbled to the ground.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Hey, with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Going to the running game. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Stallions are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. On the ground, it's Roberts. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on field.
And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Snagged in the middle. It's Sherrod. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Stallions line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and
hits him in stride at the 10.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how it...
Flying the friendly skies. The Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Keeps looking downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it. Tight end trying to get in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd. Into the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Boise State, 74. Sharps.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Roberts. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Stallions decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score a TD.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Finds his target down the middle. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On the option, it's Grimes. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Stallions send out the punt unit. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking for room, it's Sherrod. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Marshall. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved him to the 41. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Touchdown Broncos. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Stallions will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Snatches it on the right. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete disaster there. He loses 10. And the Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Boise State Broncos. The Falcons will put total weather to crank us up. And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Boise State's offense will get first crack at it here. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
And the Broncos line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Oh, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Goes to the option. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? It's complete on the right side. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, the offense on 3rd down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
To the air, it's Madsen. Touchdown, Broncos! First score of the game goes up.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, setting the tone, making a statement. 4th and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
Air Force, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Falcons offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option, he'll toss it. Turning it on! And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Quarterback will keep it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now on the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got room to work. Discards him with the stiff arm. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Air Force! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boise State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll run the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Now the pitch. There he goes. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. And the Falcons are flying down the field. The toss sweep to the right. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. He'll keep it himself. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Falcons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Sticks it in his belly. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Run it with the fullback. And it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Quarterback moving. The throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback. Evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job. Incompletion, next play.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. And the ball's free in the backfield. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
It's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much.
Personal
Offense has already made the long field goal.
Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Looking for the time with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Hits the afterburners. Busts through behind his pad. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Broncos look to do some damage in the red zone. Now improvising. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The Broncos with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To throw, it's Madsen. Going for 6. Touchdown, Broncos. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Motion from the back. A first down run on the doorstep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On the move. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on fourth down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. A strike downfield. At the 45 on his way. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Touchdown, Boise State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Got enough for the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They want to run this quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The option look. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. The Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Making side adjustments here. Extending the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him. Will not Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Gets the back moving. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fullback's got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that schooner away offensively. They're up by 11 over Auburn. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the heat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. The sweet feet buy a little time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He's loose down the left side. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Broncos. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Johnson wants to throw it. Release to the back. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Falcons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He'll set up to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Makes it past the marker. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finding open areas. He's loose. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it again. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State. Getting set for the point after. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to... There he goes! Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Johnson looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit.
Now, 4th down.
No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Gives it on the option. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Gaines. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. And the Broncos looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Now the toss. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Broncos! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option, he'll pitch it.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Falcons will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Lets it go to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. They want to throw it. Back's looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
21.
Here's the return from inside his 10. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end.